Konnichiwa, hello, my name is Miki and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Maven Beauty Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. Now, this brand is from Fashion Nova. I've actually never purchased anything from Fashion Nova in my life except these eyeliners. Now, if you guys are new here or you enjoy my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as that bell notification so you know when I upload my videos. And as always, my disclaimer, if you are super sensitive to profanity or if you are easily offended, this is definitely not the place for you. I am a no filter bitch and I have no idea what's going to come out of this mouth. So keep that in mind while you're watching. So if you guys are interested in the Maven Beauty from Fashion Nova waterproof liquid eyeliner, then just stay tuned. It is another hot day up here. Now I have two of the Maven Beauty waterproof liquid eyeliners. I still have not decided yet today what color I'm going to be using. I may use the brown color. I have black and brown here. Now I have never ever purchased anything from Fashion Nova because every single time I go on there, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna, browse a little bit, see what they got, but a lot of the things that are on Fashion Nova are not really my style. I'm not someone who likes to wear crop tops and like really tight, like adhering to the skin type of outfits. I'm someone who is very casual and very comfy. So Fashion Nova is just one of those brands that I just really don't find anything appealing. Sorry. I have seen this eyeliner floating around on Instagram for a while. I know a lot of YouTubers have also raved about this particular brand. Maven Beauty is a beauty brand that was created by Fashion Nova, or so I believe. And they have a lot of different makeup items on there. I saw some highlighters. I believe there's some eyeshadow. I'm not exactly sure what else they had, but these are the main things that I was, intrigued by because a lot of people were saying this is one of the best eyeliners out there, and I'm here to test that out with my hooded eyes and all. So hopefully this does not give me any moonlids. I think today I'm going to go in with the brown color because there was actually somebody in the comments talking about how brown liner is in, and I totally agree, but it's so hard to find any kind of brown liners that do not transfer because it's hard enough finding a black eyeliner that doesn't transfer. And so I think today I'm going to give this a shot in the shade brown. The first thing is first, this retails for $14. Right now they're having a 30 to 70% off site-wide sale. I don't know if you can actually get this on sale or not because it does say final sale on here. Normally anything that says final sale, that's the final price. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that this retails for $14. Now it says this waterproof liquid eyeliner features a calligraphy worthy brush applicator that makes me so happy and a no wastage delivery system to ensure an always fresh application packed into one convenient pen. Available in matte and shimmering pearl, I did not know that. Available in matte and shimmering pearl shades, this liquid eyeliner also doubles as an eyeshadow. That is actually really, really cool. If this does not transfer, then I am more than willing to get any other shades, especially the pearly shades, and use those as eyeshadows because that would be completely amazing. That is really all that it says about this little guy. There's really not that much information, and I'm seeing that Maven Beauty also has a lot of lipsticks. I do really like the packaging. It kind of reminds me of Pink Floyd and his album, and wow, okay, so Maven Beauty is very orange. They really like the orange color. Now this is a lot fatter than I was expecting. The pen is very, very thick, like fat. And there's this little tab here that is like spinning around in circles. I'm not really sure what that is, but there are directions here on the box. Now it says remove and discard the clip. So I'm guessing that's this thing right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. And yeah, I really don't like that there's a space here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a space between the cap and the dispenser, I guess you could say. Now it says firmly snap cap into oh, okay, so that is why there is space here, is because you're supposed to firmly press this. Oh, I felt that click, and now we have no space in between the cap and the dispenser. Shake well before use. Carefully twist bottom to dispense product. That's actually really cool. So I didn't know this, but the bottom twists so you can get some of the product out. And I do hear a little tiny ball, but I'm not really sure that's actually in the eyeliner. So now let's just open this up, and there is nothing on the brush. The brush is actually completely clear. There's no liner, no nothing. So I think that is why you have to twist the bottom. So I'm just gonna, oh my God, that kind of just came right on out, and it's very messy. It's very, very messy now. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and see what we got here. Oh, wow. Okay. So I wiped a little bit on the back of my hand, and it was on there for maybe a good 10 seconds, and it was really hard to wipe off. I don't know, I'm having some high hopes for this. Now, I really do love the fact that this is a brush applicator, because if you guys didn't know, I really hate felt tips because they're just really hard to maneuver, and I find that felt tips skip a lot more often than brush tips. So I am just going to shut the pie hole, and we're going to go ahead and apply this guy. I'm really excited because this is brown, and I haven't worn a brown eyeliner in I don't even know how long. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my eyelids. So I got the eyeliner on, and the first thing that I noticed is that this does not dispense enough ink. I had to twist it several times just to get it to keep going. The other thing I noticed right off the bat is this shit dries so fucking fast. You have to work with it very, very quickly, because once it dries down and you go back over it, it's gonna get very, very patchy. And that's one thing that is a give and take with eyeliners. Is sometimes I love the fact when an eyeliner dries down really fast, because I've noticed that those ones actually tend to last a lot longer than the ones that stay wet and tacky for longer. But on the other hand, it may be quick drying, but once you go over it again, it starts getting clumpy and patchy and weird. And that's one thing I noticed right away with this guy. And you cannot go over it several times once it's dried down, or else you're going to get a lot of that weirdness going on. So I'm not really sure if I like the application of this. I found it really hard to make the wing part of the liner because this dries down again so quickly. And so the brush kind of dries with it. And the brush on here is a nice brush because it's very pointed, but it's very, very stiff. I really like this color because you can tell it's a brown. It's not a black brown. It's not a cool brown. It is just a brown. When you think of brown, this is the color that I think of anyway. So I really like the shade, and I do like how much product actually comes out when you do twist the bottom. But again, you have to work very, very quickly, and you have to keep twisting it for the product to continuously come out. So I don't know if it's like you twist it and it just doesn't come out anymore after that, or you twist it to, yeah, I just don't get it. I really do not like this twisty deal. So I actually left my phone downstairs, but you guys are just gonna have to trust me on the time. It is now 12:42, so I'm gonna call the check-in time 12:40 just because it's a lot easier, and I've been talking your guys' head off while I've had this on. I'm gonna go apply some mascara, and I am going to go about my day. We have to run into town today and get a couple of things, and I'm excited because we're going to the Asian store. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply my mascara, and I will see you guys in my first check-in. Hey guys, so the time is now 5 o'clock exactly. So I've been wearing this for about 4 hours and 20 minutes. And I have to say, I'm really, really surprised because for 4 hours of wear, there's absolutely no transfer on either of my lids. I'm sorry, I'm trying to like do this and still see myself in the camera, but I am kind of shocked because there's no transfer at all. And that is really crazy to me because, I mean, Fashion Nova is a clothing brand, and then they came out with beauty, and so I was a little skeptical. You know, most of the time whenever clothing brands come out with like makeup and stuff, it doesn't always work out. But I am really, really shocked at how just good this still looks, and the tips are still there. This one has kind of come off a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the bottom part came off just a smidge, and I think that's because my eyes were watering a little bit earlier, but that's about it. Other than that, it looks so freaking good. So I'm gonna wear this for as long as I possibly can. I think that this eyeliner is gonna be a good one. So we shall see here in a couple more hours, and I will see you guys in my last check-in. So I have now been wearing this eyeliner for 8.5 hours. It is now 9:17, and the check-in time was 12:40. You guys, I am really shocked, really surprised, and just really happy. This did not transfer a single little smidge, line, dot, nothing. This has stayed on my face all freaking day long and it looks so good. I really like this eyeliner because the staying power is just absolutely amazing. Now there is a spot here on my eye where it kind of came off a little bit, but I think that's because my eyes were watering earlier. And a lot of the times wherever you have these creases here, it's really hard to keep a wing, especially when you have hooded eyes because you got added moisture. Other than that, look at this. I have absolutely no transfer, and you can even tell that my eyelids are slightly oily from that little sheen there, but there's absolutely no freaking transfer, and that makes me so happy because I have never come across a brown eyeliner that had this much staying power. Now, I honestly still do not like the whole clippy or this twist thing to get the product out, but I love it because there's staying power. So I feel like there might be a little bit of a learning curve with this, especially how many times you twist it so you don't get too much ink out but not too little so it dries and makes everything weird. So you are going to have to try this probably a couple times. I feel like that's what I'm gonna have to do as well because the first application was very tricky and took me a lot longer than any other eyeliner that I've tried, just because those ones are always, well, the brush part is always saturated, and this is the first product that I've ever seen that has a twisty bottom as an eyeliner. I am so excited to say that this is something that I will be trying over and over again, wearing, because now I have the luxury and the option to wear brown, and I feel like I may order these in several different colors and try the pearly version, the shimmer version as well, because they did state online that you can use these as eyeshadow. And honestly, with this kind of staying power and this kind of, you know, budge proof, smudge proof deal, I feel like those pearly ones, if they do work the same as these matte ones, it's gonna be a game changer. And so I totally recommend the Maven Beauty waterproof liquid eyeliners. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. If you did, please hit a thumbs up and don't forget to click that big red button that says subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that bell notification so you know when I upload my videos. And as always, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, comments, leave them all in the comment section below. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.